Hello, my name's Mel, welcome to my world, and if you're new to my channel, I'm currently turning this full transit into a stealthy off-grid, go anywhere, sleep absolutely anywhere, camper van. And I thought I'd better do an update tonight because tomorrow is the Eurovision Song Contest. Nobody's going to be watching YouTube, are they? Everyone's going to be watching Eurovision Song Contest, so I thought, yep, I'll better do one tonight. Now, talking of the Eurovision Song Contest, have you seen Australia's entry? My God, gives a whole new meaning to pole dancing, I can tell you. And if you haven't seen Australia's entry to the Eurovision Song Contest, I suggest you go check it out. It is a spectacle to behold. I really do think they deserve to win. Now, enough about the Eurovision Song Contest. Let's talk about my van. And today, I want to talk about the electrics. Okay, so let's talk about the electrics in this van. Now, traditionally, I would charge my leisure battery using the alternator, and the leisure battery would then control everything inside the van, the lights, the fridge, the ceiling fan, all that good stuff. But this van has got a smart alternator, so we can't use a split charge relay, and a split charge relay comes in at about 80 quid, I think. So we need to splash out a little bit of extra money for a DC to DC charger. But the upside is this also controls the solar panels, so we've no need to buy a solar controller. So you kind of spend a little bit more money, but you do save. It comes back in that way. So yeah, quite a nice little bit of kit as well. It's even got a temperature sensor on it, so it senses the temperature of your leisure battery, stops them overheating, which can't be a bad thing. That's got to prolong the life of your leisure battery, surely. And you don't get that with a regular split charge relay. When your engine's running, the split charge relay comes on and then it charges your battery regardless. So yeah, it can only be a good thing. And the real good thing about it is, this is brilliant, this is. That's the wiring diagram right there. That is it. That's so simple to wire up. It's literally a positive and negative to your engine battery, a positive and negative then goes to your leisure battery, and a positive and negative to your solar panels. And that's it. The temperature sensor is just simple little tiny plug. It just plugs in, and the temperature sensor itself just bolts to the terminals of the battery right there, like that. So simple. Really is literally plug in and play. Yeah, it just makes it so much easier. So I highly recommend these. I will put a link in the description to save you looking for them via Amazon and eBay. I'll put two links, one for Amazon, one for eBay. Yeah, I think they're about 170 quid, so not really that much dearer than having a regular split charge relay and a solar controller separately. And yeah, look how neat that is. I mean, when I build another van, this is what I'm going to be using, definitely, 100%. I'm never going to go back to them other ones again. I'll always use these from now on. It just makes perfect sense to me. Right, so the main switches in this van are here. This is the bank of switches that's going to be in this van, and it's nice and simple. I do like to keep things simple, as you know. And the interior lights are going to be controlled from this switch, these two switches here, one at the front, one at the back. And then I've got a separate switch for the USB charge socket here, a separate switch for the fridge, because we want to be able to isolate the switch, the fridge. So that's a switch for the fridge. Gas alarm, again, another switch for the gas alarm. And the reason we have a switch for the gas alarm is because the gas alarm does draw current continuously. So when the van's not in use, you can simply switch the gas alarm off. But you must remember to turn it on, obviously, when you're using it. And then the end switch there, that's going to be for the rear USB ports. Getting me words all tongue-tied. Which are up there. There's one each side next to the bed at the back. And that is it. That is pretty much it. That's all the switches that are going to be in the van. And the little thing above it, that's the controller for the nighttime heater. That is it. That's as simple as that. You don't have to go over the top and have loads of electrics in a van. You really don't need it. And the centre one, by the way, this one in the middle, this is a voltage meter to tell us the state of the leisure battery. Even though we've got a meter on here, it just saves. Keep opening the cupboard door to have a look. It's there in front of you. You can see it all the time. So that's what that looks like, and that's the electrics in the van. I'll take you around the other side of this panel and show you how the leisure battery is connected via the charge controller to the main engine battery, and I'll show you where the fuses are too. So that charge controller is simply connected to the main vehicle battery like this. It's so easy to do. There's simply a wire, one wire going to the positive terminal of the battery and another wire going to the neutral, and that is it. It's as simple as that. And there's also a fuse between the two as well, and that's just for safety. But that is it, it's as simple as that. And behind the switch panel inside, this is where my main bank of fuses are. Now this is where all the feeds going to the fridge, the lights, everything, the charge sockets, all going to come off of this one fuse panel. And that little block there, that's my neutrals. All my neutrals will go back to that. And then that itself will be grounded to the van. That's the back of the switches. I've yet to wire it all up, obviously. Once I've wired it all up, I'll show you exactly what it looks like. But that's how simple it is. It's simple and it's safe. So check this out. Look what my battery charge controller's done. It's only gone and fallen asleep, which saves the batteries. I hope you haven't fallen asleep as well. Brilliant, isn't it? So this will give you an idea what the kitchen cabinet is going to look like. As you can see, the battery compartment is nicely covered up now. There's a cover over the top of the batteries, and those batteries are screwed down incidentally. They're not going to be moving around in there. They're nicely secured down. There's going to be a drawer up here for cutlery. Hopefully I can get a drawer in there as well, and some little doors down the bottom, and this part here, that's going to have a door on front of there as well. So that's going to look really nice when it's finished. I'm really pleased how this is turning out now. It's evolving, so yeah, really pleased with that. So if you like this video, please do give me the thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please do consider subscribing, and by subscribing to my channel you'll help me feed a cat. I've got two and they're both hungry. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now.